What's good, y'all? It's your girl, Galaxy Queen Star, coming live at you tonight. So, I want to apologize because I know I said last Thursday that I was going to upload the 2-on-2 battle with Clips DNA versus the Cannons. But I've been having a little issues. I just got a new phone, and all this time that I've been uploading vlogs, I've been recording it on my tablet. Okay, so with the old phone, my old phone was synced to my tablet, and now that I have a new phone, this phone is not synced. So that's why I was unable to upload the vlogs. I didn't understand what the problem was. So now on my day off, which is Wednesday or Thursday, excuse me, I will go to my Verizon store and have them sync my new phone to the tablet, because I like to use, my tablet for my videos or for my blogs. Hold on. Let me get something to drink. Yeah, I've been choking up a little bit. But yeah, I like to use my tablet to, upload my videos, because my tablet is such a wide screen and it captures a lot of the background. So I'm using my phone. I hope, I still have good, visual and everything. So we'll see. So let's get right into it. I would like to recap the battle with Clips and DNA versus Big Kannon and Young Kannon. This is a 2-on-2 battle that was held on the RBE stage. That's ARP's league. Okay, so this is actually their first 2-on-2 battle. So let's get into it. Round one. All right. So round one, the Cannons went first. All right, so here's Big K. Now, I'm not going to say who said what. I'm just going to try to change my voice so y'all know that Big K said this and then YK said that. This first bar is strictly from Big K. So he goes, I heard the slander, how I got 3-0 and didn't take a round. Well, I'm Dwayne Wade. This will be different, world. Let's flip the shades around. So y'all know, back in the day, this is back in like the late 80s, maybe early 90s. I know in the 90s I used to watch the show called A Different World, and it was a character named Dwayne Wayne on that show, and he used to wear these glasses. They were, reading glasses, but also he had shades on it, so you could flip the shades down and it'll be like sunglasses. So that's where he get that from. Clever bar. Next bar, also from Big K strictly. I seen Nitty bank this clown a week after. I think it was worthy, because if you brag Bobby ESPN, then you should get a 30 for 30. So that was kind of clever. That was hot to me, because when he said if you brag Bobby ESPN, but that was a play on words. If you brag about it ESPN, then you should get a 30 for 30. 30 for 30 was a series on ESPN, and it basically just talked about sports event, sport history, and Bobby was a commentator on that show. So that was a clever bar. Next bar. This is also strictly from Big K. How the fuck did I let this bitch get me? Using the same angles other battlers have already took against me. Like my glasses is what don't spark an interest for the fans to get with me. Well, maybe the formula to the spark was in the glasses, like Samuel Witwicky. So I thought that was kind of hot, because Samuel Witwicky, was something about the glasses. This was in the movie Transformers. Okay, and it was something about the glasses that played a vital role in blindness and also in insanity and all that stuff. So that's where he get that from. Now this next bar is strictly from YK. You get a beating for nothing. Who want drama? Heaters is dumping. Man, I give Chuck the deuce like I'm leaving the function. So Chuck, when you say Chuck the deuces, like you're about to leave, like peace is basically a peace sign. Or, it could go another way, because when he said I give Chuck, he was talking to Charlie Clips. I give Chuck the deuces. It could be 2 shots, deuces, bow, bow. All right, so that was kind of hot. Next bar, I like this next one a lot. This is from YK strictly. Adam said he wanted bloody. I told him say no more. The 8th row foe. Find out where Eric be and rock him. I ain't no joke. So I thought that was hot. You know, DNA's real name, his first name is Eric. So when he said find out where Eric B and Rakim. Now Eric B and Rakim was a hip hop duo actually back in like the late 80s, I believe. Okay, so you know that was from the late 80s. So it was clever how he said find out where Eric B and Rakim, because it could mean Rakim, you know, or you know. So I thought, and I ain't no joke at the end of the bar, that was a song from Eric B and Rakim. I ain't no joke. Plus I got the rhyme smoke. You know, I don't really know all the bars, the words, you know, because I was born, you know, in the I wasn't even born, you know, but I know that that they were a hip hop duo back in the late 80s, and one of the songs was called I Ain't No Joke, so that was a clever bar. Next bar, this is also strictly from YK. What up, Charlie? Let's get it shaking then. I'm going monkey on y'all little niggas. I'm H&M. I thought that was hot because I don't know if y'all remember, but a few months ago, H&M caught a lot of backlash because it was a little black girl that was on an ad, which is a H&M ad, and she was wearing their clothing apparel. It was like a sweat t-shirt, and on the shirt it read coolest monkey in the jungle. Okay, so you know a lot of black people thought that was racist, and they caught a lot of backlash from that. So they later apologized and stuff. Had they had maybe a white little girl with that sweatshirt that says "Cool as Monday," maybe it wouldn't have been such a big deal. But you know, white people used to call us monkeys. So for them to have a little black girl with that saying, that wasn't a good look. So I'm glad they apologized and they realized what they did. Now, next bar, this is from BK first and then YK. I'm going to try to, you know, change up my voice so y'all could kind of tell who said what. BK starts first. I'm in a good mood, but the beast in me. Dump them in the ocean if they seem fishy. Shrimps want to be sharks while I brought all G's with me. And thin nose on us. We at the ESPN nigga with the heat quickly. I got 30. Fuck it. Let's give E 60. So they, at the end, they said it together. Fuck it, let's get E60. So when you say I got 30, that could be a machine gun with a 30 clip. The other one got the machine gun with the 30 clip. Fuck it, let's give E60. E, they're referring to DNA because his first name is Eric. Let's give him 60, meaning 60 shots. Next bar. This is from YK. I really like this bar a lot. Strictly from YK. And I'ma smut that little light-skinned hoe you wifing. Yeah, you know what I mean. I make the bitch run 7 trains like we going to Queens. Now, I'm from New York, so maybe people that's not from New York may not understand this bar. But the 7 train, we have trains here, y'all know, and the 7 train actually goes straight to Queens. But it can mean another way, this bar, because you know guys run trains on certain, you know, fast ass girls. So when he said, I smut that little light skinned hoe you wifing, I make the bitch run 7 trains like we going to Queens. So meaning he'll get some guys to run a train on her. So that was kind of clever. It goes both ways. Next bar, this is from both BK and YK. I'm going to try to switch up the voice. BK starts first. I let a 9 slide. It's a drive-by. That means I blast at will. Monique on Netflix. You boycotted because you only got half the meal. That was a clever bar too. I like that bar a lot because as we all know, Monique recently, not too long ago, she was on her Instagram crying and begging everybody to boycott Netflix. She was mad that Netflix would not offer at least $1 million for her to do, you know, a comedy series when they had offered another black lady $1 million. So she was upset and she wanted everybody to gather behind her and boycott Netflix. So that concludes the first round with BK and YK. Let's go to the other first round with Clips and DNA. So Clips start first. This is both Clips and DNA. Clips. You know the plan. I attack the smart one and you attack the dumb cannon. Well, which one is the dumb cannon? By the looks of things, young cannon. How if both these niggas big? And ironically, so is my gun cannon. So that was hot, you know, because the cannon, you know, is like a real cannon, you know, what the army people, you know, military people use is the cannonball that, you know, fires out, or it could be like a gun, you know, and then and one of their names is Kannon. Actually, both of their names are Kannon, so that was kind of hot. Next bar, this is also from both DNA and Clips. This is a wild and out scheme, and DNA starts first. Ain't you with Nick on Wild 'N Out? Yeah, that's me. I'll be the one jamming with a wild style, then pick up and kill it. All I need is one cannon. ... Now, next bar from DNA. Since he be getting fresh, he's being conceited. Well, now the gun rise. DNA, what the fuck you mean? I'm taking everything if DC Young Fly. That was hot. Now in that bar, he called, he named Conceited, which is he used to be a battle rapper. He don't really battle rap no more, but Conceited is now on Wild 'N Out with Clips in them. And he also said DC Young Fly at the end. And DC Young Fly is also another character who plays on Wild 'N Out, who's on Wild 'N Out. So I thought that was clever. Next bar from the both. Clip starts first. I'll leave him dead in the middle. A little Italy since he's pun size. No pun intended. Gun so big, shit look like Big Pun is in it. So that was hot. DNA said gun so big, shit look like Pun is in it. So y'all know Big Pun was a former rapper. He died a few years ago. So if a gun is so big like Big Pun, that's a big ass gun. So that was clever. Next bar from both Clips and DNA. Clip starts first. Running around with an extra tray like I went and got lunch extended. Well, I'm dumping the tray like lunch just ended. And I'm waiting to off this kid like I'm the one suspended. Then Clips was like, don't a kid wait in the office when he's suspended? So that was kind of hot. Because a tray, of course, they mean the gun with the tray extended and all that. So then next bar from DNA. I was taught when you get a dope line, serve a junkie with it. And I was taught to grab a gun, borrow your H&M hoodie, and go monkey with it. So that was a rebuttal at the end that Clips had said. It's a rebuttal from what YK had said about the monkey. So that was kind of hot. How, veterans, that takes a lot of skill. How veterans like Clips and DNA could just, freestyle or rebuttal off the top and then DNA pick it up. So that takes a lot of skill. Next bar. Now this was from both of them. Two ratchets, but the aim different. With 40 on each side like we weightlifting. So that was ratchets, of course, mean a gun. And 40 on each side like we weightlifting. Now, when you weightlifting, there's a bar with 40 weights on each side. Next bar from Clips. It's amazing how the mad, just turned into an eagle like a shape shifting. Next bar, this is from both DNA and Clips. DNA starts first. Well, that means you pray when I'm stuffing a bird like Thanksgiving. And you hate when you gotta take DNA. You a rape victim. So Clips said that at the end. Now that was kind of alright, because for a rape victim, in order for them to try to catch, the perpetrator, the person who raped the victim, they need the DNA for that. That's evidence. Next bar. I like this bar a lot. This is from DNA. I ain't trying to show off. The gun low, so these niggas know I ain't Christian. I thought that was hot. Because, Loso is a Christian battle rapper and Show Off is a battle rapper. So for him to say I ain't trying to show off the gun Loso, these niggas know I ain't Christian. So I thought that was hot. Next bar, this is from both Clips and DNA. Clip starts first. And every nigga I withdraw on my account, he should bank with him. Why is that? Because if I pull from what's under the TD, he's getting chased with them. Let me say that again. And every nigga I withdraw my account, he should bank with him. Why is that? Because if I pull from what's under this TD, he's getting chased with them. Now I thought that was hot because with bank and withdrawing, that was like a bank kind of bar, bank scheme. But so when he says withdraw my account, bank with him. And then he talks about TD and Chase. So what's under this TD, it could go both ways. Like what's under this T-shirt, this T, D, and he's talking to D, which is DNA. He getting chased with them. Chase is also a bank. TD is also a bank. So that was a fire bar. I really like that bar a lot. So now Clips go. He kind of freestyles off the top. He says, it's a freestyle off the top. You get the 9 or you can grip the Glock. But matter of fact, hold the can, D. while I take him to the river and start dipping dots. I thought that was another hot bar, okay, because when he said you get the nano, you could grip the Glock, but matter of fact, hold the can, D. Now, hold the can could be hold the gun, D, meaning DNA, while I take him to the river and start dipping dots. Dipping dots is candy. So remember, hold the candy, candy, and dipping dots is also candy, which goes on ice cream, or can could be the gun, candy, like candy. So that was hot. And then after he spit that bar, DNA, I chopped it up a little bit, dot, dot, dot. I just got something, I came home, I'm reaching, it's a different dot. So different dot, you know, Dot, who's also a battle rapper, they call him the reach guard. So he said, I came home, I'm reaching, it's a different dot. So that was clever. So that concludes round 1 with clips and DNA. I'm not going to let you guys know who I believe who won that round, because to me, you know, I'm just going to get back to that, because to me it was kind of debatable. So let's go to round 2. All right, let me take a little swig. Give me 1 second. All right, so Big K. Now, Big K tries to rebuttal the DC Young Fly bar that, you know, DNA said. So he goes, now you said something about DC Young Fly. You gonna take him right with the shine. Well, that's cool. Be DC Young Fly and get a dot right between the eyes. I thought that was fire, because y'all know, I don't know if y'all know, but DC Young Fly, who, you know, he works for Wild 'N Out. He got this like black tattoo, it's like a circle, a black dot in the middle of his forehead. So, you know, that was kind of clever to me. Get a dot right between your eyes. Okay, now he tried to rebuttal a trainee line, you know, that Clip said, but that didn't go over so well. As a matter of fact, his partner YK was like, pause. He didn't even like that rebuttal that his own partner said. So Big K kind of messed that round up in the beginning, trying to rebuttal like how Clips and DNA can easily do. All right, so now this is YK's bar. Y'all nigga really believe them flies that fam spitting? I ain't no mechanic. I don't know shit about no transmission. So that was kind of hot, because you know fly transmitted diseases can be like crows, tuberculosis, and thyroid fever, house flies. So that's what fly transmitted diseases are. So that was a bar that was kind of clever. Next bar. This is from both BK and YK. BK first. I cut different. I'm going across your face like an electric shaver. My niggas will get at the DNA faster like Detective Stabler. So that was kind of hot. Detective Stabler is an actor who plays on Law and Order, the SVU unit, Law and Order. So, you know, DNA faster like Detective Stabler. You know, the DNA is basically evidence. Next bar. From Big K exclusively. Man, look at him. You think that we shook of him? We can't respect his gangster. This nigga had problems with chest. Give him a respirator. I thought that was kind of funny and kind of sad at the same time, because, you know, we all know that Chess, he used to be a fire battle rapper. He still do have potential, but lately, you know, ever since that battle with Tay-Rock, he's been like on a down, you know, slope, down spiral. So, you know, whoever gets Chess, if you lose to Chess, it's like, oh, hell no, you know. So that was kind of hot. All right, because you know Chess chokes a lot. That's why he said give him a respirator. Next bar, this is from both BK and YK. BK first. Step away, bro. This shit I'm loading on the screen ain't for collecting data. After I give Charlie the Biz Marquee, it's nothing left but vapors. So I thought that was fire, because when YK said after I give Charlie the Biz Marquee, is nothing left but vapors. Biz Marquee was also a 80s hip hop artist back in the day, and he had this song, she want the vapors, she want the vapors, you know. So that was back in the 80s. So that was kind of hot. Next bar. This is strictly from BK. Man, I ain't worried about Chuck Morris, nigga. This ain't a Texas Ranger. That was a nice little line that I like, because he did a play on words with Chuck Morris. I ain't worried about Chuck or this nigga, you know, but he said Chuck Morris, nigga. This ain't a Texas Ranger. Texas Ranger, it was a TV series called Walker. Okay, so that's where he get that from. Next bar from both YK and BK. YK starts first. I chopped the first line up, dot, dot, dot. I'm Aaron Knees, the fifth of parody. That means the clutch stupid. He'll wake up from a coma with the same beard as Rick Rubin. Rick Rubin was a co-founder of Def Jam, and he has a long, big beard, which is a salt and pepper beard. Okay, so that's where I get that from. Next bar from both YK, BK, YK first. Man, I pistol whipped both these niggas twice. Did my rebuttals. Got them twin cannons coming out. Now he see double. They whole squad yelling to break it up. They in a team huddle. So I thought that was kind of hot when he said, pistol whip both these niggas twice. Then my rebuttals, meaning his gun, his rebuttals. Got the twin cannons coming out, which are the two guns. Now he see double. Next bar from both YK, BK, YK first. I put it in your head like education. Oh, they gonna learn a lesson. Leave DNA on clips. Shit, I think we found a murder weapon. Okay, let me say that again. I put it in your head like education. Oh, they gonna learn a lesson. Leave DNA on clips. Shit, I think we found the murder weapon. So you know DNA on clips meaning DNA on a gun. You know that's evidence to find the murder weapon. So that was kind of hot. Next bar. Now this was kind of funny because in this round YK start speaking Mexican, you know, so I don't know Mexican, so but it was hot the way he was saying it, you know what I'm saying, da, 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 whatever he was saying. So then BK was like, nigga, translate. So now I'm gonna translate. This is from both of them. I catch him outside, 2 pistols fire. I'ma do him bad. Grab the machine, go across your dome with your stupid ass. Push my buttons and niggas pulling up. We got the Uber app. Use the Chrome and find a nigga home. That's Google Map. That was a fire bar from the both of them, you know, because when you say Uber app, use the Chrome to find a nigga, you know, Chrome can be the Google Chrome, you know, when you look on the internet, or Chrome can be that Chrome gun, that Chrome colored gun, okay, to find a nigga home. Okay, that's Google Maps. So that was kind of hot. So that concludes this round 2 with Big K and YK. Let's go to round 2 for clips and DNA. All right, swig. You know I gotta make sure my voice is right for y'all. Okay, this is a rebuttal. All right, so DNA starts. I came here to kill, and once you said that line and you realized the crowd thought it was gay, you said pause. You wasn't acting as loyal as you should. Well, nigga, you will be part of that transmission once me and Clips catch all you in the hood. All you in the hood. So that was fire. Because transmission and oil got to do with the car. But I like when he said once me and Clips catch oil in the hood, meaning all of you in the hood. That was like a play on words. So I like that. Next bar from DNA. Now you talking when I'm rhyming, trying to waste time. We don't speak to dead people. He's been going since K-Shine. So, you know, he's basically freestyling before they start their round off. This is DNA, and he's, you know, referring to Big K, because while he freestyling or whatever, Big K started talking. So he's like, he's been dead. He's been going since K-Shine, meaning YK and K-Shine had a battle, and K-Shine killed him in the battle. Next bar from Clips. See, I grew up on the block where niggas was serving things, loading up Glocks, ready to murder things. True shit. I seen a lot of gory stuff, but I never witnessed a real life murder scene until we was in South Carolina and this nigga ordered the whole left side of Burger King. So everybody started busting out laughing because, you know, Clips how he could be real serious and talk that real shit. So he's serious and we thinking he talking some real shit. He about to let us know something and come up with a fire bar. But then, you know, it was kind of comedic at the end. It was, you know, funny at the end when he basically saying he ordered the whole left side of Burger King. So we wasn't expecting that. Next bar from Clips again. I know URL be holding my nigga Tez battles, but this court ain't fitting in no vault. Talking about you gonna run down on niggas. You gonna catch an asthma attack before you get to bang the pistol. You don't even got a cannon, but you big. So I guess that makes your name official. So that was kind of alright. Next bar from Clips again. He be all fancy in Burger King like, don't just flame broil the bread, my nigga. Flame the pickles. Y'all don't think it's crazy that Big Kannon and Burger King got the same initials? So everybody was laughing because that's true. Big K, BK, and Burger King is also BK. So he was basically, roasting Big K. Next bar, chop the first line up from clips, ... That's why the jokes is on this nigga Kannon. How many racks we got paid? About 70? Well, let me focus on a different Kannon. So I thought that was kind of hard how he said about 7D, talking to DNA, about 7D, and 7, it was a Max 7 Kannon. This was back in 2005 that the Navy, was talking about that they launched. So that was kind of fire. Next bar from clips again. Hey Pedro, ... but you el stupido. And this the evidence, cause when I whip your ass in Chicago, guess who booked that battle? The lead president. Your Spanish ass jumping all over war just so y'all can get checks again. Well, Donald Trump would be mad to see a president working with a Mexican. So y'all know Donald Trump wants to build a wall, keeps talking about building walls, because he doesn't want outsiders to come in, especially illegal immigrants. So that's where he get that from. That was from both clips and DNA. Next bar, this is strictly from DNA and clips. Okay, so DNA starts. Clips, now let me interject. Chill, not yet. I was getting to the part where his bitch was giving net. See, she mopped me off, then swept it under the work. Okay, let me go back. Clips, nah, let me interject. Chill, not yet. I was getting to the part where his bitch was giving net. See, she mopped me off, then swept it under the rug. That's the Swiffer jet. So that was kind of alright. Swiffer jet is basically a floor cleaner for dust, and you can mop, cleans dust and dirt, basically dust and dirt. Next bar. This is from DNA. Now he starts off as a random, freestyle, and he's talking to New Jersey twerk. Random, hey, New Jersey twerk. If it wasn't for Beasley and Smack, you wouldn't get respect. Somebody get the check so I can plot that nigga's debt. Talking about I'm strapped in. Y'all think that shit's the best? Why get the tech? He said, I sprayed a machete down with sterilizer. But when you plan on doing a nigga dirty, why disinfect? So that was kind of hot. I like that. He basically calling out New Jersey twerk. He want to battle him. Next bar, this is from DNA. I don't mess with you fags. Deuce and is ready to blast. This nigga shit Isaiah Thomas. Why? It's fucking up the team as soon as it's sent to the... Alright, I messed that up, my bad. I don't mess with you fags. Deuce and is ready to blast. This nigga shit Isaiah Thomas. Why? It's fucking up the team as soon as it's sent to the Cavs. So apparently Isaiah Thomas was traded to the Cavs, and he's basically not doing too well, and he's basically fucking up the team. Alright, so that concludes round 2 with clips with them. Now, who do I got winning? I got Clips and DNA winning for round 2. I believe that Clips and DNA was very, very creative as far as the fact that they could rebuttal and freestyle, and then a partner could pick it back up, so I thought that was clever. I felt like Clips was very, very funny in that round. I feel like they had a lot. They had pretty much everything. They had, funny bars. They were aggressive. They had freestyle. They had rebuttals. And to me, they had better bars than YK and BK. So I give Clips and DNA that round. That was the second round. Next round, this is round 3. We're going to start off with BK and YK. Let me get something to drink. Now, BK tries to rebuttal that Burger King, scheme that Charlie Clips was saying. The first part was okay, but when he tried to continue to rebuttal it, it just didn't go so well, and the crowd started booing him. So BK was messing up. He should have just stuck to the script with his bars and stopped trying to rebuttal or freestyle, because only one of his freestyles landed, and that was like the first round. No, that was the second round when his freestyle landed, but it wasn't landing no more, so he was messing it up for his round. Alright, so now this next bar is both from BK, YK. BK first. We'll catch DNA in his hood. He like, oh shit. get his dome split, go across your grill with a body of Corona. Oh, I think he homesick. We'll catch DNA in his hood. He like, oh shit, get his dome split, go across your grill with a body of Corona. Oh, I think he homesick. So I thought that was clever because DNA is from Queens, and there's different sections of Queens. So it's like Astoria, Queens, Hillside, Queens, Jamaica, Queens, and it's also Corona, Queens. So you know Corona is a beer bottle, and so he said, body of Corona, I think he homesick. So that was hot. Next bar from the both of them, BK starts first. But we just can't rap good, nigga. We gotta be charismatic. Fuck that. I'm with the gun shit. My only charismatics. So I thought that was hot, because YK was like, F that. My only gun. I'm with the gun shit. My only charismatics, meaning guns. My only care is the matics. All right. Next bar. Now they was trying to play a game of charades, and they engaged the crowd with this. So now BK do some type of thing, and then YK was like, "Ooh, I got it. I'm in my fucking bag." He posing like Charlie Clips when disaster people was jumping mad. So people in the crowd was laughing a little bit because y'all know from way back a few years ago when Disaster had his people jump Mav, and apparently Charlie Clips was on Mav's side and didn't help out Mav, so that's where you get that from. Next bar, this is also from the both of them. YK starts first. Now I thought Mav was your homie, and you rode with K Shine. You even helped him with some rhymes too. But what's the point of clicking with a nigga rap wise? But when it's really on, they won't fight beside you. Carlton Banks got more heart than you niggas. Nigga, why's that? Remember the episode when Fresh Prince got shot? Yeah. After that, Carlton got the strap. Now I remember that episode on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. It was a part in the scene where somebody was trying to shoot at Carlton. Fresh Prince had, went in front of Carlton. He took the bullet. So now he survived, of course. So Fresh Prince is in the hospital. Carlton Banks goes to the hospital to visit his cousin, and he's showing Will Smith, which is Fresh Prince, that he got a gun because he was mad. He was mad. So in this bar, YK is basically saying, y'all niggas is whack. Y'all lame because y'all didn't help out Mav. Even Carlton Banks got more heart than you niggas. But I feel like YK could have delivered it better. You know what I mean? He could have condensed it more and delivered that bar better. Next bar. Now I chopped this up. This is from BK. If you about to call me a suburb nigga, ... I be from the boondocks and I'll ball out. I know that may cause an uncool ruckus. So I thought that line was kind of nice. When he said, I know it may call an uncool ruckus, it was a play on words because he mean Uncle Ruckus, which played on the show called Boondocks. So that was kind of alright. So that was the short round for YK and BK. That was round 3. It was short. And then they only had a few bars in that round. So now we're going to go to Clips and DNA for round 3. Alright, so this is from DNA. The first time we battled, that was to send him a message. This time I won't Mr. Wilson, Dennis the Menace. The nigga Loso battle called me out, but I dead him in seconds. Cause the 40 get fired on the show like I met the apprentice. So I thought that was alright. Mr. Wilson was a neighbor who played on the movie Dennis the Menace, and then 40 get fired. There's different ages on that show called Apprentice, so people get fired all the time. I'm not really a fan of that show. I never really watched it, but I know it was Chump's show before he became president, and he used to fire a lot of people on that show. Next bar. All right, this is from DNA. D weighed out the options without jamming with LeBron, but I get Debo off the property like Stanley on the lawn. So y'all know from Friday movie, which is Ice Cube movie, Debo, remember Debo, how he knocked out that guy Stanley and he was sprawled out all over the lawn. So that's where he got that from. Next bar. Now, this was kind of funny because, Clips is actually talking like he's a preacher. So he's talking to DNA. He's like, Brother Eric St. John, you done enough. May I? And then DNA is saying, yes, you may. Brother Eric St. John, you done enough. May I? Yes, you may. You are NWX, am I right? Do you mind if I call up Brother K Shine to let the K fly, to hear his skelly turn his brain to jelly? Hopefully the Lord don't ask KY. So I thought that was hot. It was fire because he's talking like a preacher. And he's basically saying, can I call up K Shine? And his brain turned into jelly. Hopefully the Lord don't ask K, meaning don't ask K Shine why. But he said don't ask KY. And you know KY and jelly, you know what that's for, sexual pleasure. So KY jelly. So that was kind of hot. Next bar, this is from Clips. Oh, I'ma shoot his car up. He won't be saved by the bell, but his tires gonna be doing all the screeching. My nigga surf home and I gotta die. It's time for me to do all the reaching. Let me say that again. Oh, I'ma shoot his car up. He won't be saved by the bell, but his tires gonna be all the screeching. My nigga surf home and I gotta die. It's time for me to do all the reaching. So I know Saved by the Bell, they had an episode where they had a car accident or something, but I really don't understand what that got to do with Surf and Dot saying that they home, and I know Dot is the reach guard, so at the end he said it's time for me to do all the reaching. I just don't understand why he put that bar together with Saved by the Bell and Surf and Dot. I didn't think that really made sense, but it's alright. Next bar. Now this bar I like. This is a little line that I like from Clips. He says, oh, y'all all get hurt if one fly out the 8, it's not August 1st. I thought that was fire. Now, one fly out the 8, meaning a shot out the gun, it's not August 1st, but you know that number 8 is the 8th month, which is August, and one fly out the 8, August 1st. So I like how he did that. All right, next bar. You probably wrote all your bars in the crib, you probably wrote all your bars in the crib, hype going all berserk. Well, my brother, you're Mexican. You should be used to doing all the work. That was Clips talking to YK. Y'all know he Mexican, and y'all know Mexicans work really, really hard, especially here in New York. They work hard. They work double shifts, 12-hour shifts. So that was kind of funny. All right, we almost done. Just 2 more bars. This is from Clips. Now he go back to talking like a preacher again. He goes, now, brother, God told me to finish this sermon, ... They played a game of charades. Well, you know the Lord's game is fill in the blanks, ... Let's say I'm running in the building, right? And I approach his door like I'm Avon. What if I got a cannon and a hoodie on? Who am I? Trayvon. Okay, now what if I shoot from long distance? I get my Clay on. And if the gun kick after I shoot, Draymond. That was fire. Now, of course, who's filling in the blanks is DNA. But it was so amazing how DNA knew exactly what to say. Like, I really believe that this bar right here was a freestyle bar off the top because he was rebuttaling with the charade, you know, what BK and YK said. They had that charade game. So now Clips is rebuttaling that, and he's playing filling in the blanks with DNA. So it was amazing how DNA could just fill in the blanks. You know, that's what veterans do. They, you know, they legends. They good at that. So now when he said, what if the cannon and hoodie on, who am I? Trayvon. Remember Trayvon with the guy, the little boy who had the hoodie who was shot by the cops. Okay, what if I shoot from long distance? I get my Clay on. Clay Thomas, who played for the Golden States. He was the shooting guard. Okay, shooting guard. And then he said the gun kick after I shoot Draymond. Draymond's also a Golden State player. Okay, so that was kind of hot. So this is the last bar from Clips. He goes, can I get a Cannonlujah? Can I get a Cannonlujah? And of course the crowd is saying, Cannonlujah. Since you feeling yourself, I should put a cannon through ya. So that was hot to me, you know, because one of them is from Philly. So he's like, since you Philly yourself, I should put a cannon through ya. So I thought that was fire. So that concludes round 3 with Clips and with DNA. So who do I think took that one? Well, I believe Clips and DNA did. You know, they were better. They had freestyles, rebuttals. You know, they engaged the crowd more. They were funny. Okay, and they just had better bars. They had better bars, you know. So I give Clips 2 and 3, definitely Clips and DNA. Now going back to the first round, I admit, you know, that Clips was stumbling a whole lot in that first round. He really, really was. Hold on, let me close this door. yeah, Clips was really stumbling a lot in that first round. Okay, and I remember thinking like, God, get it together. He just kept stumbling. So with that being said, and I do like YK and Big K's first round. They was fresh. They was, they was energetic. They had great bars that I really like. So I'm gonna edge the first round to YK and Big K, especially since Clips kept stumbling in his round. And I really do like Big K and YK bars. I do like they bars too, Clips and DNA. But because Clips kept messing up in that first round, I feel like it's only fair to give it to YK and BK. All right, y'all. So that concludes my recap, and I hope you guys enjoyed. All right, so I'll see you guys again probably on Wednesday, most likely. And y'all have a good night. Okay, so remember, there's no night without stars. Later.